let's get into it then. Whew, I'm excited. Let's go. Oh, he's in our home already. Fucking hell. Alright. This box, that one, and the one with the clothes. Let's move them all into the doorway.
You're getting rid of all this?
Did I stutter? Yeah. Will you help me take them to the recycling center later? This final round of Lincoln's New Year cleaning is going much faster since Caleb is helping me. After moving the boxes, Caleb crouches down and pulls out a bottle of fabric refreshener, giving it a slight shake in his hand.
There's still so much left, and you're still gonna throw it away? Didn't we buy this together when you first moved out?
It expired months ago.
So, you didn't like the scent?
I shake my head, and then I pick up a family photo from the TV cabinet, my fingertips brushing away a thin layer of dust. The scent always brings back memories. Over time, I started using it less. If it weren't for this cleaning, I wouldn't have found it. I should just throw it away. A hint of nostalgia appears on Caleb's face. A moment passes before he places the spray bottle back in the box. He stands up.
Good thing you said you couldn't use it all by yourself. It saved us from buying things that expire too quickly. Otherwise, they'd probably all end up in this box right now. We'll get you a new bottle of fabric freshener tomorrow. As for the couplets and paper cuttings for window decorations...
Are you taking me out on a date to take me shopping? Because yes. This was my place last time I checked. Since when did you take charge of arranging stuff? Caleb raises an eyebrow as he takes the photo from my hand and returns it to the TV cabinet.
All right. As your guest, I'm at your mercy. You call the shots.
You're at my mercy anyway, you little bitch. I'm sorry, that was really mean. That's more like it. Now go bring in the plants in the balcony. It'll be cold tonight. Also, when my friends get here...
Have you decided how you're gonna introduce me?
Uh-oh. Caleb raises his hand, using his evil to make the potted plants float through the door. Well, I could say you're an old friend or my new boyfriend? That we literally, this stream, we're talking about our favorite fanfic tropes, and now fucking fake relationship is coming up. Fucking yes. My new boyfriend. Due to the nature of your work, you rarely have the opportunity to visit Lincoln. We mostly keep on touch online.
And then you'll tell your friends we broke up because a long-distance relationship was too difficult.
I was just throwing it out there. There's no way I tell my friends that. Why don't you come up with something? Like maybe you're a friend of a friend. The plotted plants are lined up neatly in the corner of the living room, but Caleb doesn't do anything else with them. Instead, he looks at me.
Did you actually come up with that on the spot?
It's now a good time to say I'm very good at bullshitting.
Unless I misremembered something, you do have an old friend. He's on Gran's side of the family, the eldest son of her sister-in-law's fifth uncle. Based on that, I guess he's a friend of a friend, technically speaking.
Huh? Fine, let's pretend that person exists. I'm going to assume you'll also say he really liked me when I was little.
You were so adorable when you were little. Who wouldn't like you?
I take half a step back, quietly avoiding his gaze. But I was just a kid. Who remembers stuff like that? You do, obviously, because you love me.
Well, I don't see a reason why I would forget our childhood.
The little head tilts he does makes me think he's a massive puppy. Caleb reaches out and gives my head some firm pats.
Come on, I'm just teasing you. What's there to be embarrassed about?
He did not just ask that question. You really like talking about the past lately.
How else would I know if you secretly threw away the stuff I left behind?
Knowing this conversation could go on forever, I quickly cover my face with both hands and turn away, putting on an exaggerated display of distress. Caleb is Smiling. I'm sorry, that was fucking cringe. Smiling, Caleb leans forward. He purposefully tilts his head to get a better look at my expression.
Are you actually crying?
Yes.
Oh, you poor thing. Gran used to say that crying during the Lincoln New Year would chase away all your good luck. And anyone who sees you cry will be cursed with bad luck for the whole year, too.
Haha, you're coming down with me, bitch. I wrinkle my nose and make a funny face at him. That's perfect. Since you're the only one who saw me, we'll have each other's company, no matter what happens. Aw, it was a little cringe, not gonna lie. Oh, sorry. We spend the whole day cleaning until we carry the last cardboard box to the recycling station. Now we're home and getting ready to make dinner. Pork rib soup simmers in the kitchen while Caleb sits on the floor. He's methodically changing the covers of the throw pillow to the two ones with leopard prints. When the singing robot vacuum passes him, he picks it up and covers it in glow-in-the-dark apple stickers. You might want to take it easy there. Remember, you're the one sleeping here for the next couple of days. I crouch down next to Caleb and deliberately lower my voice. Better watch out, or else you might suddenly see a robot wandering around the living room with glow-in-the-dark stickers at night and then... boo! Just confusion. After a brief silence, Caleb glances at me with an amused smile and finally puts down the robot vacuum.
Good thing I'll be spending Lincoln New Year's Eve with you instead of a robot that makes funny noises randomly.
Touché. Stop it! Stop ringing the doorbell. Before I can think of a response, the doorbell rings at just the right moment. I take this chance to hurry and answer it. As I open the door, Tara peeks in with a bouquet of New Year's flowers in her arms.
Happy Lincoln New Year!
Oh, it's Tara!
Hey, happy Lincoln New.
Simone's questioning gaze floats between me and Kayla before finally settling on my face.
So this is the friend you told us about?
Caleb takes the flowers from their hands and flashes his signature bright, cheerful smile.
Hello there. Please, come in.
Oh, God. Oh, this must be so awkward. Caleb cooked almost everything for tonight's dinner. As we eat, Caleb plays his assigned role perfectly. He even takes the initiative to keep the conversation flowing.
What kind of work does she usually do at the association?
Of course, he's gonna ask that sort of question.
Oh, the usual. She deals with some wanderers, writes reports, that sort of thing.
That's weird. I heard she's often away on business trips handling dangerous missions and whatnot. Is work always this hectic? No one's giving her a hard time, right?
We're a legitimate organization with straightforward workplace relationships. It's nothing like the company you work for in Skyhaven. Caleb quietly places a chicken wing on my plate. His expression remains unchanged.
That's good to know.
Have you and her always been this close?
Unfortunately.
We were practically inseparable as kids, but I haven't really visited Lincoln since I started working. Even the closest people can grow apart when they don't see each other for so long. This is especially true since I'm a friend of a friend she gets along with, right?
It's the way he's looking at me. We can reconnect if we see each other more often. I take Caleb's bowl, fill it to the brim with the pork rib soup he spent the whole evening cooking, and push it toward him. You rarely come back to visit, so focus on enjoying your meal instead of asking so many questions.
Okay. I'll do as you say.
Good boy. After dinner, Tara takes out 3 stems from the New Year's flowers she bought and arranges them on the table. She's going to do a flower reading. I choose a stem, and Tara lays out its corresponding cards one at a time. When she looks at me, her expression becomes increasingly enigmatic.
This indicates you'll encounter someone. a familiar face who would become a very dangerous companion.
Silas.
Despite knowing better, you'll find yourself drawn to them time and again, always returning to their side.
Yep, Silas.
This inexplicable attraction might stem from an unforgettable past you share.
Okay, that's basically everybody. Shit. I look at Caleb, who's sitting to the side with his chin propped on his hand. Pretending to be nonchalant, he's looking in my direction. When Caleb notices me staring back at him, his gaze lingers for a moment before turning to the cards on the table.
I think I'll draw a stem too.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Sad music and snow. Last time we saw snow, we had sexy fun time with 4 other men. So, yeah. As we walk Tara and Simone downstairs, slight snowflakes fall on us.
Andrew just texted me about wanting my help with a protocore weapon authentication. I need to get back to the association.
My ride's here. Bye-bye.
Bye! See you next year!
Yeah, Happy New Year! And I wish you will always be happy.
Before I can respond, Tara waves goodbye and gets into the taxi, and then it disappears into the night. Everything falls quiet, leaving only the sound of wind rustling through the trees. I think they figured it out. Or they know you're not just a friend of a friend, at least.
Your friends are so kind. They didn't call us out.
I didn't intend to like you, and now I do. Caleb brushes the snowflakes off my scarf and then gently presses the back of his hand against my cheek.
All right, let's head back inside. Your face is freezing.
Yeah, it's really, really cold. We should hurry. I turn around while holding onto Caleb's arm, then sneakily slip my hand into the crook of his elbow to warm up. Our shadows move closer as we walk together, stretching endlessly under the street lamp's light. Aww. Oh! I'm sorry, but these outfits were done so well. The next day, Caleb and I watch a family-friendly movie and then take a stroll to buy snacks and groceries. Oh, snacks. Banging. I'm going to be buying snacks later as well, actually. Sharing an unspoken understanding neither of us talked about last night. Instead, we discussed the somewhat boring movie. Most of the snow from last night has melted. As I walk beside Caleb, my shoes crunch the remaining snow on the ground. The outstanding apple trees, of course, fucking apples again, along the road haven't bloomed yet. Beneath their bared branches, the station's projection screen plays cheerful New Year's songs.
As this year draws to a close, many are still on a journey far from home. In 10 hours, we'll welcome the Lincoln New Year. We wish you happiness and peace in the year to come. And we hope you reunite with your loved ones.
Okay, well, the happiness is already something I have because I have an amazing community, I've got an amazing husband, I've got amazing friends, and I have a channel that I genuinely could not be more proud of. And yes, I'm being extra snobby because chat is here today. Now that you're back, you won't leave again so soon, right?
You bought me a lot of toothbrushes and toothpaste. I thought you were planning to keep me around for a while.
I don't just let anyone stay with me.
To you, am I not a friend of a friend?
As if anyone aside from us believed that. Caleb softly chuckles and holds the shopping bag with his other hand. As we walk, the back of his hand brushes against my arm. Once. Twice. I count silently to myself. Yeah, he never takes my hand. Aww. Hold his fucking hand, for Christ's sake! As we walk past the garden where the Lantern Fest is being held, we can hear the lively shouts of vendors in the distance. The snow outside the courtyard has melted in the sun. The Nadina and rough-leaved holly remain lush and green, a rare sight during Lincoln's winter. I take a few steps and see someone selling couplets and New Year's pictures in the courtyard. We haven't gotten any of these yet, have we?
Let's check it out.
Aww. The vendor handwrites each couplet and the business is booming. The ones that were just completed need time to dry. Caleb waits by the stall and tells me to sit nearby since it's too crowded here. I walk to the pavilion where a small little girl sits at a stone table carefully wrapping something in red paper. Kumquats.
Yeah, they bring good fortune when you display them at home, but ours are extra special.
The little girl holds up a wrapped kumquat. A cute face has been drawn on it.
See? You can draw a face that looks like you. And if you like someone, you can tie your kumquat to theirs with a red string. It works like magic.
Ah, the red string of fate. That trope sounds familiar. I've never heard of this tradition before. She must have made it up. Despite my skepticism, my hands reach out. I pick up two kumquats. Can I draw the faces on them myself? She furrows a brow as she thinks.
Could you please help draw some more? I'm selling so much that I can't draw them fast enough.
Several minutes pass. The little girl who recruited me carries her potted plants around, successfully making several more sales. I wrap the last few kumquats carefully, sketching faces on the paper. I'll draw Caleb's face first. Suddenly, a hand reaches out and picks up one of the kumquats I set aside to let the ink dry. Oh. Now imagine Silas walking alone, sees MC from a distance, enjoying herself with someone else. Frida! No! Bad! I follow this red string, connecting it to the kumquat in my hand, and look up. Caleb stands there holding the couplets, his smile perfectly matching the expression I drew on the kumquat.
This kumquat's expression looks awfully familiar. Are you gonna sell it with the others?
I pick up the kumquat representing me on the other end of the red string and wave at him. Nope, this one only needs the company of one other kumquat. We can hang them together on the tree.
To sell them as a pair? Well, at least they'll be together.
Or we could just keep them. Caleb's smile grows wider as he sets down the kumquat and waves to catch the little girl's attention.
Let's buy these two. That way, we can take them home together. Then they'll never be apart.
Oh! It's almost 10 p.m. when Caleb and I return home from our New Year's Eve dinner. On TV, the Lincoln New Year's program is playing. The host strings together an endless stream of holiday greetings and well wishes. In the background, Lincoln TV Tower is decked out in New Year's decorations. It displays scrolling through wishes for the coming year submitted by citizens. Let's hope Lincoln Tower doesn't get attacked for a third time. I look at Caleb. Smiling, he shakes his head, scans the QR code on the screen, and hands me his phone.
As witnesses of the last attack, we should send our wishes.
Then I wish for tasty food and drinks for the coming year. I also wish to spend more time with my friends, and may everyone be healthy and safe. On top of that, I'd also like to receive a lot of bonuses from my wishes, from my missions. That's pretty much it. Can you fill them in for me? Caleb raises an eyebrow.
Are you forgetting someone on purpose?
Am I? You need to give me a more obvious hint than that. Caleb smiles as he gently turns my chin to face him. I can feel myself tense up as I meet his unwavering gaze. Okay, just send it already. Add yourself in there while you're at it.
Oh, won't you look at that? Your well wishes are over the character limit. I'll trim them down for you.
I lean in to look, but I only catch a glimpse of the confirmation message that appeared after he pressed the send button. I wish Mimberly a happy new year where all her dreams come true. May she spend more time with someone special. What about you, Caleb? You idiot! Talk about cunning. I curl up into a ball on the sofa and continue eating kumquats we bought back. When I bite into a really sour piece, I pop the rest of it into Caleb's mouth.
That's the third one today.
But if we count it as a third sour piece of New Year's, it doesn't sound too bad?
Not bad. You keep stuffing me with everything you eat. Are you trying to make me gain 10 pounds by the end of New Year's?
Is it working? You bet. And the first thing we'll do is put you on a scale to see how much weight you've gained. You can't use your evol to cheat. The audience laughter drifts from the TV and Caleb laughs along. Aww. This is cute. He pulls away the pillow between us and rests his head against mine. I bump my head against his and mess up his hair until it's disheveled as mine. It's a playful act of revenge. You're heavy, Caleb. Don't get too close.
This is the closest we've been this year. Stay still. Let me just stay here for a while.
I turn my head slightly, and his lips are mere inches away, trembling softly with every breath. The kiss we suddenly swore never to talk about again blurs the line between dream and reality once more.
Pipsqueak.
Knack! That went through me soul then. Holy hell. I nervously look up, only to meet his gaze. The emotions reflected in his eyes mirror my own. When you used to sit beside me before, did you look at me this way, thinking the same thoughts? As a childhood friend? Suddenly, he covers my eyes with his hand. It's as if this is the only way to keep us from running away in the next moment. Oh god, the secret moments at this time is good with this man's gonna be interested in it. Oh god. He's blushing! I place my palm over the back of his hand and slowly guide it away from my hands. He tenderly, English is not my first language today, traces a path with his fingertips. Across my brow, above my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, along my jaw. He comes to a stop at the corner of my lips. It's almost scary. One moment I have the perfect, cheerful childhood friend, and the next he does something like this.
Yeah. I must be quite the monster.
Oh, no, you're not. Then in the coming year, we should rename this place to the House of Monstrosity. He slowly tightens his grip on my hand until our fingers intertwine, just like that afternoon when we first met all those years ago. Caleb, you're not the only one with these dangerous thoughts. Outside, snowflakes drift down in perfect silence. Inside the room, a round kumquat rolls off the windowsill, its red string pulling another along with it as they fall together. No matter what happened, the old year is finally coming to an end. When I open my eyes again, I find Caleb sleeping next to me, still wearing the little airplane hair clip I sneakily put in his hair last night. Oh, his arm is still trapped under me. I turn onto my side to look at him, but he shows no signs of waking up. We must have fallen asleep after staying up past 4 in the morning. I wonder why! The missile is EP. I gently press 2 fingers against his forehead. I try to smooth away the worried furrow that's appeared in his sleep. He looks like he's having a nightmare. His brows are scrunched up to the point where I can almost see tangled knots forming. Caleb catches my fingers and suddenly opens his eyes.
I'm fine.
He seems lost in thought, his eyes downcast as his fingertips gently trace circles against mine.
Are you disappointed to wake up and find I'm the first person you see during the Lincoln New Year?
No! One nightmare is all it takes for you to be a scaredy cat again, Caleb. Weren't you the one who wasn't afraid of... I swallow the rest of my careless response before it can leave my lips. However, I still regret almost saying it. I was just talking nonsense. Staying up so late must have fried my brain. Let's just forget what I said.
Yeah. I'm not even afraid of death. But I am afraid of waking up to hear you say you regret this. Just like you did in my dream. I'm afraid you'll suddenly realize I'm not the Caleb you wanted me to be. And I'm afraid you'll hate me.
So you know we said my makeup was on point today? Oh no. I placed my hand over his mouth. It's the first day of the Lincoln New Year. No negative talk allowed.
Since when have I ever believed in tradition?
Believe in me instead then. Caleb, no one confesses their feelings to someone they hate. It doesn't matter what the occasion is, if there is any. I look up and meet Caleb's gaze. A hint of amusement flickers in his eyes.
Can I take that as you saying you like me?
Here we go again. I'm not going to let him win on this day. I meet his gaze with equal determination. Did I ever say I liked you? You must have misheard me.
You're right, you didn't, but you just said those 3 words.
Could you be any more childish? Just take a look at how big the sum of our age is.
We're not that old. You know, we're still young enough to play silly games and treat the world as our amusement park.
Then we must be the seesaw there. We're always trying to see who can get the upper hand.
And it's only natural for you to lose at this game. After all, I can always cheat using my evil.
Bitch! A game like this should have a consolation prize. Otherwise, who'd want to play with you?
Isn't there one next to me, though?
I pout as I roll on, into Caleb's embrace. Pretending to be frustrated, I purposely bump my forehead against his chin, and then I sneak a glance to see his reaction. Sunlight falls over our faces as we stay close together, illuminating the polished wooden floor. Everything feels transparent and pure in this moment. It's as if the New Year's morning sunlight has washed away our memories, happy or sad. All we're left with is the innocence you'll find with newborn creatures. On the first morning of a new world, all we see is each other. When I woke up and saw you beside me, my first thought was, I'm so glad that Caleb is alive. He even returned home to spend Lincoln New Year with me.
Yeah, he's still alive. And he'll return to your side for every Lincoln New Year from now on to celebrate with you. Regardless of which version of Caleb he becomes.
I nod and sit up to look outside. Fresh snow blankets the branches and their intertwined shadows stretch into the room, wrapping around us like an embrace. So where's my New Year's gift? You promised to stay with me from this point forward. Shouldn't you kick off this first year with a bang?
Lucky for you, I actually did prepare something.
Uh-oh. Ah! Husband! Not now! No! Oh! Worst timing! Fuck! I can't ignore the hubby. Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on one moment. Fucking hell. Caleb takes my hand and winds a delicate silver bracelet around my wrist. A small apple charm catches the sunlight, sparkling brilliantly. He places a tender kiss in my palm, one filled with devotion, asking nothing more.
Happy New Year.
I forgot I got Caleb to call me master. Whoopsie!
You'll always be the first person I want to see when I wake up.
Okay, I didn't expect it to be only that little bit left. Oh! Can we talk about how fucking adorable that was? I can't believe what? Ugh. It was 2 seconds left. It always fucking happens as well. That's the worst bit. Okay, peeps. On that note, we have done Intertwined Gold. So the only one we have left now is Verified Rumor.